Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your daily dose of zombies news from the game and its community here on COD Zombies HQ. Thank you so much for tuning in today, where we've got a lot to talk about. Treyarch finally making some massive changes to the zombies mode that we've been asking for since this game released. A new game mode and map version that I don't think Treyarch has ever done in zombies before has been revealed for this map, Liberty Falls, and we finally have the first new perk in Black Ops 6 Zombies revealed. It's what the leakers were telling us it would be, and it's got the community a little bit divided in terms of how good it's going to be in this game. So without further ado, let's kick things right off with our first story of the day. Treyarch has announced that they're making some changes across all maps in Black Ops 6 Zombies. The main one being is that Treyarch is doing something the community has asked for essentially since this game launched, and that is cutting down on the Mangler boss zombie spam, especially after round 30, but they're also changing the way the Mangler works in this game at all rounds, where once the new map Citadel des Morts drops on December 5th, Mangler spawns will be reduced at mid to high rounds. There will be a cap on the amount of active Manglers at any one time up to round 100, and the Mangler's arm cannon should now be way easier to shoot off. This all combined essentially means two things. There'll be less Manglers spawning into your game after this update, and those Manglers should be easier to take down now that you can shoot their arm cannon off quicker. Definitely, I think, a good change here, one the community has asked for. But part of me is going to miss the posts I've seen of the 13 trillion Manglers spawned in at the same time parading on the map. Now we'll only be able to see that after round 100. But that's not the only change they're making, with another one affecting both Liberty Falls and Terminus, as well as the new Zombies map, where Treyarch says that they're making special rounds way shorter. These are the Vermin rounds on Liberty Falls and Parasites over on Terminus, where especially as you get up into the higher rounds, you really start to feel it after like round 25. You've probably noticed the special rounds take forever. They take forever, and honestly, they're not that fun. It seems like Treyarch now agrees with this, and we'll see this change at the start of Season 1 Reloaded. Okay, next up, and I gotta say, I am really excited about this because I don't think Treyarch has ever done this before, and especially not in this way, where Treyarch announced that we'll be getting a new version of this map, Liberty Falls, updated for the holidays into a seasonal zombies map, where instead of the bright summer weather, we're going to be seeing snow, frozen rivers. I'm sure there'll be Christmas lights plastered all over the map if it's anything close to the seasonal reskins we've seen of multiplayer maps in the past. My personal favorite being the holiday reskin of Crash. Man, this map is going to feel really cool to play, but it also seems that Treyarch is releasing this seasonal version of Liberty Falls alongside the expected new limited time mode here in Black Ops 6 Zombies. It's going to be called the same limited time mode that we saw back in Cold War, but it seems to be operating fairly differently, where in this mode, Treyarch have made some pretty core changes to the way Zombies works in this game, where firstly, Zombies, and I assume the Abominations and Manglers as well, will have new names and skins for the holiday theme. The arsenal machine on the map, where you can upgrade the rarity of your weapon as well as attach an ammo mod, will be entirely removed in this game mode. So for example, you won't be able to advance the rarity of your starting weapon with salvage. Instead, it seems like you'll only be able to advance rarity and grab ammo mods through presents that will be dropping on the ground in this game mode. There'll be a power-up that might reward you with a present you can open. It can contain an ether tool, a pap crystal, perks, a whole bunch of random stuff that definitely changes the way you upgrade your items here in a zombies match. Beyond that, like we saw in Cold War, scattered around this festive version of Liberty Falls will be snowball piles that you can pick up snowballs from and then use them to freeze zombies, where when you take down that frozen zombie, it will reward you with a present. So you can get loot items by freezing zombies or by getting the Naughty or Nice power-up. But the biggest new feature that Treyarch is adding to this game mode that we didn't see back in Cold War is that it seems like Treyarch is introducing weather elements into this winter version of Liberty Falls, where on certain rounds, likely a blizzard will roll into the map that will cause your player to slow way down like you're walking in molasses until if you stay outside on the map for too long, you can become entirely frozen. With probably the only way to stay warm during these special blizzard rounds is to hold off zombies from an interior location on Liberty Falls. I imagine that during these rounds you'll want to stick to either the church where the pack-a-punch machine is, the bank which can get kind of hectic with zombies, but probably the most popular spot will be inside of the bowling alley where there is still a decent amount of area to train zombies up. So a cool limited time mode. Right now, the details are kind of murky whether you can just play a regular zombies map on the winter or seasonal version of Liberty Falls, or if that updated version will be exclusive to this new game mode. But I'm sure Treyarch will let us know when this is actually going live in-game and expand on some of the details in a future update. Next up, well, it turns out the leaks were correct. My, hey, Vulture Aid is the new perk to stay here in Black Ops 6 Zombies, where it seems like the main two effects of the new Vulture Aid perk here in Black Ops 6 will be that zombies will now have a random chance to drop ammo when you take them down. Honestly, with all of the ammo problems in this game, I can see players really liking Vulture Aid, especially if Treyarch tunes the amount of ammo that zombies drops to essentially make it so that if you're running Vulture Aid and you're picking up every single ammo packet that a zombie can drop, you won't have to buy ammo pretty much ever anymore. And buying ammo was one of those massive point sinks in this game that kind of made you question whether or not you wanted to go to PAP 3 because ammo would just become too expensive. But with the addition of Vulture Aid with zombies dropping ammo and salvage, it might totally change the way you play Black Ops 6 Zombies in Season 1.5. Now, I have seen some players disappointed that the new perk will be Vulture Aid, but right now, not knowing the upgraded augment effects that Treyarch is cooking up for this perk, it might make it a lot better than even what we were talking about earlier, with some players speculating that an upgrade will let you hold more than 3 armor plates in reserve. With the rate you burn armor in later rounds, honestly, will be a very welcome upgrade. Okay, next up, this could also be really interesting because it's something we might see once in Black Ops 6 Zombies and then maybe never again. With Treyarch revealing that along with the limited time mode coming to Liberty Falls, they're also releasing a limited time gobblegum into the game. A whimsical gobblegum, that which when used will spawn in Christmas wreaths around zombies in your game. But the twist here seems to be that you can only earn this gobblegum during Season 1.5 Reloaded, with some players speculating that it can exclusively be earned while playing the limited time event. So essentially, you can earn as many of these Christmas-themed whimsical gobblegums as you want during Season 1.5, and then when it's over, they are gonzo alonzo. You basically have as many you have in reserve and won't be able to get any more. Not a big deal considering it's just a whimsical gobblegum, but it's kind of interesting that they're adding limited time gobblegums into the game in the first place. But that wraps up the news today, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, if you're excited that Treyarch is now finally reducing the amount of Mangler spam on this map, leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There is so much more to come in the next few days here in Black Ops 6 Zombies, and I can't wait to cover it for you as it happens. But until that time comes, I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you with another Zombies news video tomorrow. Peace!